Now, more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges, and Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's Collaborative Suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and fun. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com.
All right, guys, I want to talk to you about something. And I know a lot of you out there, you have families, you're married, or if you're not, you're just cooking for yourself. There's a moment in the evening where you say to yourself, what am I going to do? What am I going to make? I hate that moment.
Are we literally making shells again for these children?
This is what I'm saying. Blue Apron can change all that. It really does. Like, skip your meal planning and just, it's stressful to me.
Have great meals ready for you.
Get straight to cooking with Blue Apron's delicious meals that are great on the grill.
They send, by the way, all the ingredients, even hard-to-find ingredients.
I'm going to say this and your mouth is going to water.
Okay.
Honey chipotle glazed chicken with poblano and lime rice.
I want it.
My mouth is watering. Add smoky depth to your dinner while enjoying the warm weather. It's summertime. That's a great thing to grill out there. And getting these perfect grill marks, I absolutely love it. With incredible ingredients and chef-designed recipes, Blue Apron lets you, gives you the power and lets you know the power of what food can do for you and how it can make.
And how good you feel in accomplishing something just by cooking something
Great
yourself.
Variety, convenience. They send it to you, as Jay mentioned. They only send you for each meal the amount of ingredients that you need, so there's not excess.
You're not going to have like hoisin sauce, like a gallon of hoisin sauce sitting in your refrigerator for 6 years.
Flexibility. Blue Apron offers 12 new recipes each week, and customers can pick 2, 3, or 4 recipes based on what fits their schedule. High quality. You know, they send only
the highest level meats and
non-GMO ingredients and meat with no added hormones. Again, it is. I used Blue Apron long before they ever sponsored this show, and it helped my family cook together. My daughter is now in a cooking camp, and so she is now participating in the Blue Apron stuff later at night. It's just a wonderful thing.
Love it.
So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free at blueapron.com/DPT. That's blueapron.com/DPT. Get your first 3 meals for free. I'm going to again, the honey chipotle glazed chicken with poblano and lime rice. Chrissy Teigen's Chipotle lime chicken fajitas with sauteed mushrooms and sweet peppers. Are you kidding me? How about this is a customer favorite, sweet chili beef and vegetable stir fry with garlic rice. That sounds awesome. My kids would love it.
Chrissy Teigen's dish is a legend.
It is. It's legendary. Barbecue vegetable flatbread with Swiss cheese. I absolutely love it. Blue Apron. Again, blueapron.com/DPT. Get your first 3 meals free. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Dan and Ren and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jams with co-host Arm and Dan. Bender, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to a mini episode of Dumb People Town. Population U.
Population Light.
We're going to turn the lights on in here today.
Do you know how in some countries they call it like Coke Light?
Yeah.
It's not Diet Coke.
Oh, really?
It's Coke Light.
Coke Light.
Oh, yeah. We have Comedy Light.
Royale Light.
It's Comedy Light. It's comedy without the calories.
Jay Light.
Jay Light, one of our favorite people, connected with the roast battle.
He is a tremendous joke writer. He is a sweet guy. He might be the whitest guy you've ever seen.
Could be.
Can you please tell me the
practically translucent?
Tell the joke about your lips. You have a great joke about your lips, and we'll take a picture and we'll post it on the Facebook page. If you're not on the Facebook page,
get on it. Get on the Facebook. What the hell are you waiting for?
Just so you can see.
You gotta see these
Jay
lips.
Light's lips.
I am a straight man, but it does look like my lips have touched all the dicks.
There you go.
Look, I know what I'm working with. These things
could be both.
Like 2 donuts sitting on my face, just waiting to get glazed.
Let's glaze these donuts. Hey, Dan, you know how you say, like, let's light this candle? Let's glaze these donuts,
right,
shall we?
We're here for a reason, Daniel Van Kirk.
I know.
You got a story.
I do. You want to do it?
Yes.
Let's jump in.
Send it by Catherine Tuck at Catherine Lorna.
Old Friar Tuck.
Let's tuck and roll.
This is the Tuck rule. This is how the Tuck rule came into effect.
KATHERINELORNA. Thank you, Catherine. All right, here we go. I'm going to read you guys the headline. Ready?
Are we gonna? What are we gonna feel when we read that? Are we gonna know everything we need to know from the headline, or is it just gonna pique our interest?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Shark.
Okay, I already love it. I already love it.
Yep. Shark drags woman into crocodile-infested waters in Australia.
Okay, this is the point where you say, like, maybe we don't need to see everything in Australia.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, let's just
Well, because the thing in Australia is that, like, you'll die there, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everything will
I've
kill
been
you.
to Australia. I was on Kangaroo Island. Stop. Which sounds like a made-up place. I saw a bunch of
Sounds like
kangaroos.
a little kid
I saw
cartoon.
koala.
like that's their discovery zone.
Let's go
go to Kangaroo
Island.
I swear to you.
about.
But if I saw,
It's a about.
I said, let's get the fuck out of here. I was like, I can't.
Get out, mate.
There's no. If I saw any
You can't
predatory
escape.
anything,
Quit
out.
trying to get in my pouch.
There's like 3 cities, right?
No, there's Melbourne. There's
Right.
By the way,
Sydney, Perth.
and Kangaroo Island.
And then
If
there's
you are
Cairns
a
up north.
woman-
I was on Lizard Island too.
Listen to me. If you are
So
a
creative.
woman, an Australian woman who is DTF,
Yeah.
get in my pouch.
Oh, I think it said Dumbtown friendly.
Get in my pouch. That means it's time to go.
It's time.
But
It's nice and warm in my pouch.
I have a friend who went there, and he told me that they kept telling him, like, look, if you go outside of the city,
You will
there's
die.
so many ways you're going to die.
Lots of animals and lots of bugs.
Don't
Poisonous.
step on this. Don't
Yeah.
pick that. Don't
Yeah.
smell this.
So she clearly was where she should not have been.
Shark drags woman into crocodile-infested waters.
Now, this to me
That's out
feels-
of the frying pan into the fryer.
This is
right
a
there.
right. Well, this is a moment where they like write that into the Meg script.
Oh, yeah.
They're like,
That's
so,
Meg, too.
This is the. So he drags in the crocodile,
like,
water,
nah,
and all
nah,
the
nah.
Yeah,
studio
Jason
people.
Statham thinks this is too much.
Yeah, it's like they'll never believe this.
Did Meg come out yet?
It's
It's about
It's
to.
on the way.
the
It's real
promotion
close.
for it is
Somebody's
out
had to have done a Meg parody where it's about Meg from Family Guy, right?
or Meg Ryan.
Or
Talk
Meghan
about
Merkel.
lips.
yeah.
now. Talk about lips.
Meg
we
Ryan.
talk about lips.
Wait,
we
so
talk
it's
about
not out?
lips.
It's not out.
I've seen commercials for it, so I,
I
think
know.
it's coming
Rainn
out like
Wilson.
that.
Rainn Wilson.
It's coming
I
out
wanna see
now.
it.
I definitely want to
It's
see
probably
it.
out this weekend.
Is it weird that I want to see Skyscraper?
Yes,
No,
that's
I
right.
totally want to see
Because you're one of
Skyscraper.
the only few.
I know.
Who did not
That
open
did
well.
not open well.
This is a point where you're like, well, you've seen a little too much of The Rock.
I guess they'll really like his left leg.
Weird. All right. What happened in this
okay.
moment?
A once in a lifetime, excuse me, I got
Getting
choked
choked up a little
Dan,
bit.
are you crying?
Well, it's a once in a lifetime. which-
Shark drags woman
Woman
into
into
crocodile-infested
yeah,
waters.
a
Jay.
once in a lifetime, which is in quotes. Which does that mean that they're
It isn't once in a lifetime?
right? Does that mean it
Yeah,
happens
no,
a lot?
this happens so often in Australia.
yeah, they don't even care.
A once in a lifetime.
And we have a lot of Australian listeners.
We do.
So if they know anything about this, send
Please,
us our way.
guys.
That's not a knife.
A once in a lifetime trip in May for a woman in Australia. There's no commas, and there should have at least been 2 at this point.
at least.
Quickly turned into a harrowing experience when she suffered a bite while feeding a shark, which then dragged her into the water.
You are a dummy.
Well, where are we at
Where
right
do
now?
dumb people done? I'm just going to feed this shark.
I know.
There's
Damn,
Greg.
dude.
No, not that shark. Greg Norman standing over there.
Jay Light, if someone says to you, do you want to come feed this shark? Are
What
you
do you say?
participating in that?
Absolutely not.
There you go.
I know,
Jay
right?
Light
This
even
is
has
what
enough sense.
I'm not a black comedian, but this would be
Oh,
a
okay.
black comedian being like, white people.
White people definitely want to feed sharks.
White people want to feed sharks. White people want to swim with dolphins.
Because in general, there's no
No.
danger in white people's lives.
Right? White people want a hang glide, wingsuit.
And if you're feeding a shark and then that shark pulls you into the water, do people get to say you died doing what you love? Or you died doing what the shark
died
loved?
doing what she
The shark, yeah. That's you're in the shark's turf at that
She died
point.
doing what sharks love.
Yeah, she died. She died participating in something that at least made the shark happy.
And
Is
only
this a sanctioned tourist activity in
that's-
Australia?
Yes,
Feeding the
that's exactly
sharks.
where I was gonna go, Jay.
feeding the sharks.
Like, I get
What are we doing
feeding the-
tomorrow? I'm still jet lagged.
Let's feed the sharks.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I get feeding the shark. You didn't have to put it in your mouth.
Yeah,
And like have
that's
it
the moment
taken
where
out.
like it's gonna jump up and take.
You
it
know,
out
like
of the-
that moment where like the zookeeper like puts the banana in the mouth and like the orangutan takes it out. I'm always like,
Just
your
really
face is
trying
gonna
to-
get eaten off right here.
I
Really
think
trying to Lady and a Tramp this shark here.
well, all that is like the ultimate power move. That what you're saying to everybody who's watching is like, I
can
have
control
so
this
much
shark.
control of
Right.
this. you're like the person in Cleveland who had the hostages. You know what I mean? It's like they're not going to leave the house.
Right.
He's not going to bite my face off. And in that moment, I'm like, bite the face
Here's
off.
the thing,
Bite
too. Do you think the shark only considers what's in your hand food?
No, the whole thing.
You're all food.
Yeah, it's like there aren't a
There's
lot
no-
of situations in our lives where the plate, like you're talking about like a salad that's also a taco
Yeah,
shell.
a salad,
Yeah.
it's a taco shell.
Look, you're going to eat all of it.
It's also, you know
you're
what that
gonna
is?
eat all of it.
A large taco.
Yeah, it's a large taco.
It's a human
It's a
taco.
huge-
She's a human taco. She's
like
the
a-
shell.
It's like in cartoons when you see somebody turn into a steak after they've been sitting on
Yes.
a desert island.
That's
That's,
what
all a
she
shark
is.
sees.
Right.
That's all
She
they
sees
see.
a giant hot dog
Like-
feeding her another hot dog.
Your dog can tell the difference between the treat in your hand. But a shark is like, that's all treat.
By the way, I'm always amazed at how the dog can tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my dog is an English bulldog, and I'm always amazed that like
He doesn't get your finger.
He doesn't get your hand. You know, he's
Right.
so hungry and he wants it so badly. It's this tiny little thing. It's a very small. His eyes are on the side of his head. They're not looking.
Small
forward.
margin for error, but he makes
He
it.
makes it every time.
Yeah. Well,
Shark,
I also think we might be on the edge here of creating a new term in life that when you are consistently upping the ante of like having a good time, you're feeding the shark.
Feeding the
Instead
shark.
of jumping the shark, like,
Feeding the shark.
Feeding the shark.
oh,
go,
you
man.
fed the shark on that one. That was too
You
much.
pushed it too far. You went too far. One step too far.
No, jumping the shark is one step too far. Feeding the shark means you want to get to that point.
Yeah, living on the edge.
Yeah, Aerosmith. Melissa Brunning was on a yacht in the remote.
I hate her already.
I'm jealous.
I am.
And hate her. Kimberly, probably region
Beer,
in the
if it's
northwest part of the country, located about 1,500 miles north of Perth.
Okay.
When she tried to hand feed up to 4 tawny nurse sharks swimming around her boat. Brunning told the West Australian that she didn't realize she shouldn't hand feed a shark until the animal became, quote, like a Hoover. Yes, Randy?
Okay, Dan. The way you presented this is that she went to like
A shark feeding situation.
It is.
What?
It's a
Yes.
shark feeding experience. It's a Groupon.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
She's just saying personally she didn't realize.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize I shouldn't hand feed a shark until the animal became, quote, like a Hoover, sucking her right index finger into its mouth full of rows of razor sharp teeth.
Yeah.
Well, they're nurse sharks. They're not doctor sharks. They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
seem
right,
that
right.
dangerous.
They're just doing their
They're
best.
medical assistant sharks.
Here, look. Here's the video.
What?
Oh, there's
Oh,
show it again.
Actually, it's going to come up again. Give it 1 sec. She's going to show
my God.
her
she
hand.
shows her finger. Oh, God.
And then she gets.
She's like, here, this
how,
is
he's
fun.
saying, how dare the shark?
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh, God.
Yeah. But see, it's a whole thing. They're all doing it.
They're all doing
yes,
it.
it's set up like a platform where they swim
She's
around.
also in a bikini, which nothing wrong with that.
No.
But she's not wearing like you should be in a wetsuit
with like a metal hand.
Yeah.
that-
Then
that-
extend like an extent. You know the claw. I don't know if you've ever been to New York City. The claw
At a Korean deli?
At a Korean deli where they use to get the stuff off the top shelf. Like that's
what
you
should feed the
use
shark.
claw to hand it to the.
This is the one time you can touch a situation with a 10-foot pole. It makes sense.
Yes, that is the only way to do
Exactly.
it. I would definitely feed that shark with a 10-foot pole. She goes.
So then,
Go ahead.
It didn't look like she got dragged there into water.
She does.
Oh,
yeah. There's
that
maybe
later.
it caught off, but there's one thing where she gets pulled in, and then they all start trying to pull her back. Quote: I think the shark was in shock as much as I was.
No,
it wasn't.
wasn't.
That shark was
Dummy.
like, "This is a Tuesday."
Here we
Yeah.
go. This is what we do.
The only way I can describe it is this immense pressure, and it felt like it was shredding it off the bone, she told the paper. I came up and I was like, I've lost my finger. My finger's gone. Is that your favorite finger? Get out of the water.
Yeah, no, I lost
Dummy.
my finger.
She's yelling at the shark. My finger?
I've
Yeah.
lost my finger as
Yeah.
if like suddenly it was on me and then it was gone.
Has anybody
This thing
seen
ripped
my
it off.
finger?
Yeah.
Did I have all
Where
my
did you
fingers
put
when I
it?
came to the beach?
Where did
today?
you put it
I
last?
hate that
Now
question.
I got to wear my dress finger for the rest of this trip. This is so
The dress finger is
unfortunate.
really.
Check your pockets.
Well, the
Sometimes
problem with the
it's still
dress
in your
finger
pants.
is that it doesn't go with anything.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times you're looking at it going, like I
Oh,
can't.
this is just too ornate.
I'm just
Right.
I'm just wearing a cover up and a swimsuit. I
This
can't.
is ivory and it doesn't match anything else that I'm
Let
wearing.
me ask you guys, this is second day of your vacation. You staying? And are you becoming the person who will not let it drop constantly that you were attacked by a shark?
Yeah.
Can we get a table for two? A little bit less than two. Look at my finger here. I just was recently bit by a shark. Like, you got to let this go.
No, they're at, like, can we get a different table that's maybe not close to the bathrooms? I mean, I would totally accept it if I hadn't been bitten by a shark.
Right. It's just,
hadn't had my finger ripped off by a shark. But right now, my finger was ripped off by a
Her
shark.
boyfriend's like, I didn't sleep great last night. Oh, really? You didn't sleep great? I was bitten by a shark.
Did you hear that rooster at 5 in the morning? It was waking everybody
up.
up.
I was busy looking where my finger used to be.
the
I
shark
didn't hear it.
also pulled her into the water of Dugong Bay, which is inhabited by saltwater crocodiles that can grow up to 20 feet long.
So I don't go on a boat in that thing. I don't go on that boat.
So you're saying that's when the dumbness
The
started?
dumbness started with being like, let's go in this little bay.
It's on a yacht, which seems like it's too nice. There's no situation. If it was like an airboat or a canoe with holes in
fan
it,
boat,
definitely not going to get on board.
You have to pay extra for that experience.
Yeah, you get closer to the animal.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's an arrogance. I'm on a yacht. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I can feed these sharks. You're a superwoman.
Right.
You're not.
You're not.
No.
The entire harrowing encounter was captured on video, which we'll put up on the Dumb People Town Facebook page.
Which, all right, it's circulated around the news things. But like, how many times do you show that video? Like, how many times do they go to a party and they're like, "Did you guys see?" Yes, we saw it. We saw it. Can I show you again? Nope. No.
I hope if she ever gets married, that footage makes the slideshow.
That's right. It's got to make the slideshow.
Put that in the wedding slideshow
Put it
during
in the
cocktail
slideshow.
hour.
Put yakety sax underneath it. Make it real wacky.
So are you guys on record as saying none of you would do this?
No way.
No one with a brain in their head would do this.
I don't need to see. By the way, have you ever seen a shark live?
I have.
No, that's what I was going to ask you. Would you?
So I was in Hawaii and I saw, humble brag, I've been to Hawaii.
No, we get it, yeah.
And this was like 5 years ago, and all these people near the beach started running out of the water, okay? And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on?
That's never a good sign.
Never a good sign. And I saw the pointed fin
No.
about 20 feet from the shoreline, like swimming like this near the shoreline.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's insane.
So I went
Shark.
I went snorkeling, and the water was super clear. Like, you could see 200 feet down or 100 feet down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And as we're snorkeling along the top
Where are you at?
in Hawaii and out from the from the boat, like, so that you get in the water, you snorkel around, and I saw down 100 feet below me a tiger shark swimming around, and you say to yourself, how? Like, they could go 100 feet very quickly, and there's no way that you can even. I'm like, this is a point where you feel like you're out of control.
Yeah.
It was insane because your blood starts to rush, and there's like no need to get that close. I was as close as I needed to be to that thing.
Right. Jay, like, what happened to you when you looked at a picture of Hawaii once?
Oh, man.
Because that's as close as I've ever gotten.
So much loss, a sense of pangs. I would be
lucky to be there.
I would be too. I'm terrified of like losing a finger if I ever fed a horse. I couldn't imagine feeding a shark.
Would you swim it, like get into a cage with great whites?
Absolutely.
Would you do it, Jay?
If it was a cage and I could see, like, if they had video of sharks ramming against this
And the cage held
full
up.
force, the cage held up, I might do that.
No, you would
I would
not.
do it.
I
would
might.
do it.
Are you kidding
You're
me, Dan?
trusting a cage that you don't know what that cage has
Well,
been through.
I don't think it's their first day in business.
Fine,
It's
but,
held
like, what
up.
if the
But
cage
you don't
is-
want it to be their last day. You don't know if it's going to be their last day in business.
right?
Wouldn't it just be amazing though to see like a huge great white or a hammerhead
It'd
or
be
something?
cool. I'd love to see that go past, and then even if I die, I'll just make sure
Man.
they get a shark bite out of my tombstone.
People in Dumb People Town listening.
Shark bite out of your tombstone.
That, you
And that
gotta.
sound.
You got. They
the
probably
sound
sell
of-
them right there. Yeah. There's got to be people in Dumb People Town, like listeners, who have done it, right?
I'm sure.
Sure there are.
If you have,
If you have a
we're gonna
business-
post this video. If you have a business where you
Invite
give
us.
people,
Would you
invite
do it
us,
if
number
we were
one.
like in Tampa?
I don't know.
But they
in
probably have great
Tampa?
whites there, right?
Probably not.
No, we would need like probably here. There's great whites around here.
I bet Jan Flato has operated a
He's done
cage.
a shark cage before.
He's been the guy
He's
who
like, I'm
lowers
the rope
cage.
guy on the shark cage.
It says the entire harrowing encounter is captured on video, which shows Brunning screaming as she's dragged into the water before the boat's crew and her friends pull her out. You also think if you're bending over a platform off the back of a yacht feeding sharks, maybe tether yourself to something.
No,
This is a woman who did not think anything was
Well,
going on.
and nobody
she's drunk. She is drunk.
I hope
Yeah,
she's
they're
doing
popping
this.
bottles.
They're popping
They're
bottles.
getting ready to go. Then they're popping fingers.
And then,
Nurse sharks are bottom dwellers, that's rude, that are mostly harmless to humans according to National Geographic. They are up to 14 feet long and have very strong jaws filled with thousands of tiny serrated teeth.
By the way,
How can you
this
say
one is
that
big.
and say it's mostly
I know.
harmless to humans?
by
still?
the way, mostly harmless.
That's all I
means-
need.
That's all I need to know.
There's some harm.
some
the
harm.
chance of
Mostly
harm.
harmless, but
There's a-
so when you say most out of 100%, that's 60,
yeah,
70%,
60, 70 maybe.
30%
If
harm.
we ever do shows in Australia and we're there in the summer, I'd go do this.
No, you
Dan.
will not, Dan.
Dan,
I will
don't-
not let
I
you
don't
do
want
it.
you to.
I would not
What
let you
What
do it.
happens if something happens to your? Look at your finger. You're using all your fingers right now on the
Right.
computer.
I was
Well,
on
I don't know. I'd probably get 10 minutes, a new
I'll
bit
take
out
you to
of it.
Kangaroo
Right?
Island. I'll take you to Kangaroo
You guys
Island.
would get one out of it also, but we'd have the
All right,
first comedy
Dan, we'll
acts
let
where
you go into a shark
two
cage.
two
All right,
different
Dan.
acts are doing the same bit
story.
from different perspectives.
different angles.
Has that happened?
No, that would be great.
That
would
would
be
be great.
amazing.
Be amazing.
Have you seen the Sklars' new shark bit? Have you seen Dan's new
shark bit? Same
It's
bit.
different
No.
angles.
Different angles, same story.
Oh, that would be funny because your whole angle would be like, we told him to stop.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story about our friend.
It's a real Rashomon of a stand-up.
It'd be great if we did it in the same show, too.
Be amazing.
The sharks will bite, no shit, and act defensive if they are stepped on or bothered by divers who assume they're docile. Don't dive and start messing with
By
sharks.
the way, who?
Is assuming that
It's
a
like,
shark is docile.
Hey,
Got your nose.
They love it when you fuck with them.
Yeah.
Brunning sustained cuts, a fracture, a torn ligament, and a bad infection from the bite, but did not lose her finger.
It's a shame. She should have lost something.
The 30, she lost her innocence. The 34-year-old told the West Australian the incident was completely my fault and
Good.
just a stupid thing to do.
that's what I like to
She's
hear.
had an awakening.
That's what I like to hear.
Thank
Quote,
goodness.
it's not the shark's fault at all.
No,
No,
it
it's
isn't the
not.
shark's
Is
fault.
there people being like, that damn shark?
Yes.
But it
By the
could-
way, yes, there was, and I read this whole story, and I might have even sent it to you, but there was an alligator or a crocodile that there was a guy in a village, I want to say in either Thailand or India, I'm not sure, who I think had to go by and either pick things up out of this marshy area or farm out of this marshy area, or it's unclear what he was doing in there, and a crocodile killed him. So the villagers went as a mob with shovels and stuff, and
Idiots.
they killed like 75 crocodiles and just laid them all out.
What?
So
Like
like,
they're a terrorist organization.
like we got rid of them.
We did
Yeah.
it. No, you didn't.
So you're right. There are people who
you know
blame
what?
the shark.
Maybe the crocodiles eat mosquitoes that keep malaria from you.
Do you remember the kids in the hall sketch, Skora, the friendly shark? Don't hate him, he hates himself. Don't blame him, he blames himself.
No,
they all
I
sing the
love that.
song. Oh my god, I
Blame
love
him. He
that.
blames himself.
It's not the shark's fault, but it could have been a lot worse, she told the paper, adding, I'm not a shark victim. I have full respect for sharks. I think they're incredible. I have always had the opinion that when you're in the water, they're the top of the food chain. It's their domain. She's really done an about face.
Or,
on it.
or she's like, don't be mad at me, other shark. Like she's like, when they read this, they're gonna think I was pretty okay. I'm not gonna come off like a dick to the sharks. That's all I care about. Let me put some good quotes.
She's
in
really
this
trying to
article.
spin it back. in
Real
their way.
shark positive. I'm a friend of the community.
I'm
I
shark.
swear.
I'm shark forward.
Very
Yes, I'm
shark,
shark
forward.
forward.
Yeah, that's a story, guys.
Wow,
That's
man.
so many.
Holy
I just
shit.
when I see a story about a woman getting pulled into oceanic crocodile-infested waters after being bit by a shark she tried to feed, I'm like, that's dumb people time.
What if someone in their group was like, "We didn't get to feed any crocodiles today"?
Yeah, I'm sad that there's no crocodile involvement in this story.
we almost did.
Yeah, you almost did.
Part of me wanted the shark to be Mark Cuban and have him throw her into like a alligator.
The shark. He's Mark Cuban. He's like, look, before I pull you into this water, I'm going to take 2%. I'll take 1% of your body
Yeah.
for $10,000. Once I get that 1% back, I'll
I'm
give
out.
you the rest
By
of
the
your
way,
body
the rest.
back.
Why isn't there Alligator Tank, which is the place the people who lose on Shark Tank then go
Oh!
to try and sell the ideas that weren't there?
You
and
need
it's
to ask
with-
for this to be edited out.
It's
Randy.
for a couple of people, like they're not that successful, but
Right.
do you think that they might be able to help you out?
I'm trying to sell tackle box that's got 4 tiers instead of 3.
We don't need that.
What's
We're
your
gonna
business model?
revolutionize.
Don't
Take
have
it to
one.
the alligator
This is
tank.
crocodile tank.
Take it to the alligator
Croc tank, croc tank.
Croc
I love
tank,
it. I
croc
love it.
tank.
And they have to pitch in Crocs. They have to be wearing Crocs when they make
Always.
pitches.
Everybody in the croc tank, the people who are judging it and the other people,
Suits and Crocs.
all wearing
Right.
Crocs.
So relaxed, though.
Never been more comfortable. All right, there you go. That's a mini episode. He's Jay Light. Follow him on Twitter. You are
At Diet J on Twitter and Instagram.
At Diet J. Follow him. Check out if you do get a chance to. You run the Periscope, but for
one of the best battlers out there, and he's actually going to help us with some writing.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Oh,
this
yeah.
drops this Friday.
Yes.
And we are going to shoot. It's going to air at the end of the month. We will announce it right now. Jay and I are going to roast each other
on this season.
on this season of Comedy Central's Roast Battle.
And we're
So
nervous
fun,
about
guys.
it. We're very nervous about it.
Don't be.
But I think
gonna be fun.
with the help of some fantastic roast
It's going to be
writers, we
fun.
can write some
Going to
good
be
stuff.
fun.
And I want to mention this. Randy and I tonight are in Schaumburg, Illinois.
That's right.
At the Chicago Improv with our buddy Nate Abshire, one of the best comedians
Come out,
we know.
Chicago Townies.
Please, Chicago Townies, we need your presence in
we have
Schaumburg,
2
Illinois.
shows tonight, Friday, 2 shows Saturday, and 1 show Sunday.
Nice.
Actually.
So if you're gone all weekend, come see us on Sunday night
at the Schaumburg Improv.
the Chicago Improv in Schaumburg, Illinois. It's our first time doing this club. We'd love to have some positive podcast
Towny
fan
people
support.
there.
Heck
So
yeah.
we'll see you there this weekend. And oh shit, we got to get back to work.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, calm her down. It's Dumb People Town.